I'm Tony Sklar with bnetTV. We are here at the Mobile Marketing Association Forum in New York, and I am speaking with nFluence's Henry Lawson. How are you today, sir?
I'm well, thank you.
Excellent.
What a great show.
Fantastic show, right? Yeah,
yep.
Absolutely fantastic show. Listen, for our first-time viewers, or even just for our seasoned
yep.
viewers, why don't you tell us a bit about nFluence and why you're here?
So nFluence basically has a technology that enables consumers to create a profile of themselves within 20 to 30 seconds without revealing any personal identifiable information. And then they use that profile to be able to go and get daily deals, offers, web content, TV content, movies, rent movies, all sorts of different things that they actually are able to go out and use the personal profile for without risk of any spam, because we never ask for an email address or a phone number or a zip code.
Is it an app that I have to download? Is it something that's native in other people's apps?
It varies. We have our own app, which is called Deal Board, which is our sort of showcase technology, which takes the profile, enables them to build a profile, and then to actually look at a selection of 35,000 daily deals. Or we have some white label technology that we're working with a number of providers on bringing to market this summer in a number of different countries.
So why is it important to engage in forums like the Mobile Marketing Associations?
Well, the sort of brains trust of mobile marketing are here in New York this week. We think it's very important to speak to people. We end up speaking to the kinds of people that we need to get to, like mobile carriers, to a certain extent like some of the IPTV players and the retailers and other advertisers, as well as the other technology providers, because the reality is that all the people that we want to work through as channels into our end customer, our white label customers, are here at the Mobile Marketing Association.
What differentiates you between you and your competitors in this market space?
The fundamental differentiation is the fact that we ask the customer what they want and enable them to tell us what they want, rather than sniffing their data as a data exhaust and then sort of inferring from that what they may want.
Do you find that, so I'm going to interrupt for just a second, do you find that users are much more willing to give up the information to get what they want, as, you know, prior to that, you know, years ago, 10 years ago, people just lied. They didn't want anybody knowing anything.
That's certainly true, and actually if you just ask the consumer what advertising they want, they will sit there and say, I don't want any, leave me alone.
Right.
So the key tenets that we've learned now with an almost 6-digit number of consumers who've actually run the product, we've learned 3 things. So the first thing that we've learned is that you must never ask for any personal identifiable information. If you do so, there's that kind of nervous moment when they sit and say, do I really want to do this? Because I just know if I give them my email address, I'm going to be receiving emails and God knows what. So we never ask for email addresses and so on. The second is that you have to make it fun and game-like and easy. And the feedback from literally tens of thousands of consumers is that they find our environment, where we ask them to actually move the brands that they use up and the brands that they don't use down, when they use that environment, and then we feed back the profile of what we've learned about them or what their brands say about them, and then we give them instantly. The third thing is instantly you have to give them something back as a benefit to the consumer, which in our case is a filtering of Groupon and daily deals.
Okay, so let's talk about those daily deals. If are you actively looking for partners? Do they come to you? Do you go out and find them?
Initially, we were actually going out and finding everything. Now we've actually got people coming and approaching us in multiple countries, both, as I say, to white label the technology, but also to actually feature their inventory on our application.
And then finally, what are we going to see from nFluence here in the future?
Well, you'll be seeing our technology in the background. We believe that there's a fundamental shift taking place over the next year or two, where just going out and asking more and more invasive information and sneaking out more and more invasive information from consumers will become less and less acceptable, either because of legislation or in the court of public opinion. As that change takes place, the way in which this industry will evolve is consumer-driven profiles, profiles that consumers put together themselves and run themselves actively and actually have fun doing so. It shouldn't be a chore, it should be something that they really enjoy doing. And I think what we've proven with nFluence's technology is that it's possible to have fun but also have control as the consumer. And that's vitally important, because what it generates for marketers who are here at the show, what it demonstrates is a step change improvement in the level of interest from consumers because they respond to stuff that they're interested in.
It seems like nFluence is well positioned in the market space at the right time.
We certainly hope so. We think so. All the evidence seems to be that way.
Fantastic. Listen, Henry, thanks very much for taking the opportunity to speak with us here today at the Mobile Marketing Association Forum in New York. I hope we get a chance for an update again in the future.
I hope so too.
I've been speaking with Mr. Henry Lawson from nFluence here at the MMA Forum in New York City. I'm Tony Sklar with bnetTV.